I'm always a winner. I'm always a winner. Everyone's a winner. If you fall, get up, you can still get bigger. The definition of a champion. Definition of a champion. No. I'm always a winner.
Good afternoon, Northeast Ohio, and welcome to the 33rd Annual Weatherhead 100 Awards presented by KeyBank. My name is Sarah Shookman, and I am delighted to be here again to host the Weatherhead 100 Awards. Congratulations to all of you for your success and achievement, and thank you for joining us virtually today to celebrate your outstanding accomplishments during an extraordinary time. We are here this afternoon to celebrate your fabulous success and also celebrate 33 years of this annual tradition of recognizing the fastest growing companies in Northeast Ohio. Today, we'll not only learn what companies grew the fastest, but we'll also hear their stories and meet some of the individuals who helped these organizations achieve so much. To kick off our program, please help me welcome Dean and Albert J. Weatherhead III Professor of Management and Professor of Operations at the Weatherhead School of Management at Case Western Reserve University, Manoj Malhotra.
Thank you for the warm introduction, Sarah. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone to the 33rd Annual Weatherhead 100 Award celebration. On behalf of the Weatherhead School of Management and Case Western Reserve University, I applaud each of you. The contributions you have made for your respective organizations to achieve such impressive revenue growth over the last 5 years, especially during such unusual times. While we anticipate future in-person celebrations, today we honor each of you virtually for these extraordinary achievements. It is with great pleasure that we welcome back our longtime Weatherhead 100 winners. Garland Industries has been a leader in a region for over 100 years. Others, like Park Place Technologies, Echo Health Incorporated, Mediquant LLC, and Marshberry have also won for many years. And to our many first-time honorees, Rent a Daughter Senior Care, Relink Medical, and Ashton Medical Solutions, welcome, and we hope you'll become ongoing winners over the years. We are proud to recognize all of our award winners for their ability to achieve dynamic growth. That is a true accomplishment. We are incredibly grateful for our partnership with the Northeast Ohio business community. You provide essential internships and work opportunities for our wonderful students. Thank you for producing exciting career options for these talented graduates. Speaking of talented, you will later meet a Weatherhead MBA graduate, Jim Kavalek. Jim recently joined one of our Weatherhead 100 winning companies to become a future leader of our business community. He is a remarkable individual who is representative of the talent, skill, and drive of the entire Weatherhead student body. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our presenting sponsor, KeyBank. We are delighted to continue this annual community tradition with Key, who remain a valued partner of Weatherhead and Case Western Reserve University. They are generous in their continued support of scholarship for our students. My sincere thanks to Key and all of our sponsors of Weatherhead 100. This includes Cranes Cleveland Business, our silver sponsors, Park Place Technologies, MAI Capital Management and Leaf Home, and our sapphire sponsors, Connected HR, Planned Financial Services, and SkyQuest. Our sincere thanks for your generous support. Now please help me welcome Kelly Lamarand, Senior Vice President and Regional Credit Officer of KeyBank.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kelly Lamarand, Market President and Commercial Sales Leader for KeyBank in Cleveland. While I know many of you already, being new to my role, I am looking forward to getting to meet those of you I might not be familiar with and deepening the many business and community relationships that KeyBank has in Cleveland. All of us at KeyBank are honored to welcome you to one of our city's premier annual events, the Weatherhead 100 Awards. This is a time to celebrate Northeast Ohio's spirit of entrepreneurship and companies leading the way here. We are delighted to sponsor the Weatherhead 100 Awards, and along with you, we take great pride in our city and our role as Cleveland's hometown bank. We are deeply committed to stabilizing and revitalizing our neighborhoods. KeyBank is more than just a major company and a major employer here. We are 6,000 people serving thousands of clients and hundreds of organizations every day. We are a force for good in the community, empowering businesses to succeed, neighborhoods to thrive, and individuals to achieve their goals. Through 2020, KeyBank has made community investments totaling more than $1 billion in Northeast Ohio. As part of our National Community Benefits Plan, we support low to moderate income individuals and neighborhoods through lending for affordable housing, small businesses, mortgage lending, and transformative philanthropy. Each investment that we have made in Northeast Ohio is making a difference. When our neighborhoods succeed, we all succeed. We are looking forward to a great time of recognition as we are here to celebrate an elite group of companies who are the best examples of leadership, growth, and success in our region. I'd like to take a moment to thank and recognize everyone here from the Weatherhead School of Management and Case Western Reserve University. You are all a driving force behind the innovation, development, and renaissance that Cleveland continues to enjoy. You have the respect of leaders here locally, and your expertise and work have received international acclaim. We are so lucky that you are part of our community. Know that all of us at KeyBank and those here today are grateful for everything you do and the talent that you help nurture and grow. Enjoy this event and congratulations to all the honorees.
Thank you to KeyBank for your generous support. As Kelly mentioned how important entrepreneurship and small businesses are to this Northeast Ohio community, next, I would like to introduce the leader of one of the multi-year winning companies of the Weatherhead 100, who has personally experienced the benefits and importance of winning this award. Please welcome Chris Adams, President and CEO of Park Place Technologies.
Good afternoon. I'm Chris Adams, President and CEO of Park Place Technologies. I have the privilege of being your keynote speaker today, and I'd like to personally welcome you to the 33rd Annual Weatherhead 100 Awards Celebration. For me, having this opportunity is an amazing milestone for two reasons. First off, I am a Weatherhead graduate. I frankly just paid off my student loans a few years ago. More importantly, I still remember what it felt like the first time Park Place won the award in 2006. We were thrilled. We were this small Northeast Ohio tech company, and being a Weatherhead 100 felt like we had finally made it. Little did we know then we would become a perennial winner. I'm proud to say this is our 14th time as a Weatherhead 100 winner. When we started, we were a small Northeast Ohio company with approximately 100 employees and roughly $10 million in revenue. Today, we are a global company with over 2,300 employees, 21,000 customers in 150 countries, and nearly $600 million in revenue. Our story is fun, but not unique. It's the story of many Weatherhead 100 winners. By way of introduction, Park Place started in 1991 as a used computer hardware reseller. Over time, we adapted and became a data center maintainer. Simply put, we sell service contracts on big computers. Today, we are the world's leader in network and data center maintenance and optimization. We provide a host of services intended to make our customers' data centers run as efficiently as possible. Our history is really a tale of the many entrepreneurs who together made Park Place a success. And that is the same story of the Weatherhead 100, an award that recognizes the tenacity and success of the greatest entrepreneurs in the Cleveland business community. This is the 33rd annual award ceremony. For fun, I looked up some facts from the first year of the Weatherhead 100. Die Hard was just released, Greg Louganis won 2 diving gold medals despite having a concussion, and Cal Ripken played his 1,000th game. I suspect some of you may not even know some of those names. For Weatherhead, it's 33 years of the who's who in our business community. Companies that have been honored consistently during the past 10 years include Highland Software, Mobility Networks, Mazzella Holding Companies, and Garland Industries. History is great, but more importantly, being a Weatherhead winner is a predictor of the successes yet to come. How many stories like ours are out there right now waiting to be told? How many of you are looking to expand, acquire, hire, and invest? How many of you are pondering what risks you should take and how they could pay off? Someday, one of you will have the same privilege I do today, telling your story as a keynote speaker and Centurion winner. Who out there is the next Highland, Mazzella, or even Park Place? These are great stories for our community, and they all started with a few dedicated entrepreneurs putting the pedal to the metal and deciding to go out and build something great. This year's 100 companies represent tens of thousands of jobs and billions of dollars in revenue. In the end, awards are great and the stories are fun, but for me, the real measure of success is in the day-to-day wins each of our businesses contribute to our community. Success in business starts with top-line growth. If you can't grow revenue, you won't be here. But what happens once you reach the revenue goals? Well, it certainly benefits the communities we live in. We create job growth, higher wages. We pay payroll taxes and income taxes. Our employees donate money and time to many local causes. For me, every time an employee shares a family milestone, it's a win. Marriages, babies, a new car or home, sending a child off to college, any bucket list item checked. It means we are doing something right. Those are my real measures of our day-to-day success and how we all benefit and grow together. It is an important part of all of our legacies here in the Northeast Ohio community. It is not just our individual businesses that win and prosper when the employees win. It is the business community as a whole that wins. How many of you have brought on teammates that were legacies from other great former and current Weatherhead winners? We build and continue to grow with not just our own legacies, but the legacies of those who came before us. As I think back to our first award and what our company looked like and compare it to where we are today, we have so many employees who have grown up with Park Place, starting families, achieving personal goals, and creating their own legacies. I am sure many of you know this feeling. Each one of these small wins is a building block that will drive our success for many years to come. And with those years of success will come many new chapters and challenges for your business and ours. Although this award is an annual one, the story of a Weatherhead winner is not an annual story. It's not something you want to win once. It's something you want to win every year. It's a marathon with no finish line where we stop occasionally to recognize intervals as milestones of success. Each time we complete a leg, we should take a minute to enjoy. But we all know that there is someone always chasing us, so we need to get back up and start running again. That leg will have new and different challenges, and those of us who keep showing up here did so because we love the race and never want to quit. For Park Place, those challenges have been many. In 2006, when we first won this award, we were a small upstart with no brand recognition or name recognition in our industry. Our competitors are names you are familiar with: HP, IBM, Dell, EMC. The first miles of our marathon were simply getting people to know who we were. Years passed, and we drove our brand and became well known in our industry. We then found a new leg to run: international expansion. In time, we conquered it as well, paused for a few high fives, and found a new challenge. We decided we wanted to become an acquirer. We had no experience buying companies, and many told us we were in over our head. It's too complicated. You don't have the skill sets. How are you going to integrate these businesses? In the end, we're entrepreneurs, and as a good entrepreneur, we tuned out the noise and went after the prize. We ran that leg just like the rest, with nearly 20 acquisitions in the last 5 years. As milestones and footnotes go, our 2020 acquisition of Curvature was a big one for me and the company. Curvature was the largest provider in our industry and the brand standard for many years. In 2006 and again in 2008, they tried to acquire us. I remember sitting in a meeting with them in 2008 thinking to myself, someday I'm going to buy these guys. In 2020, we finally did it, and in doing so, became the undisputed industry leader and the largest by a factor of 3x. I sat down that day we closed and I had a beer. The next day, the high fives were over again, and it was time to figure out what's next. For us, this means expanding our offerings and driving a new array of services and technologies for our next decade of growth. For all of you, I would challenge you to do the same and figure out what's next. If you want to be here next year, don't ever be satisfied with where you are in the race. You just keep running as fast as you can. This virtual room is full of successful businesses and business leaders. All of us together are creating an environment in Northeast Ohio that is attracting talent and growth, which in turn drives prosperity for our region. Interesting fact: during the pandemic, Ashley Peterson, an editor for LinkedIn News, measured LinkedIn data to determine where most people moved during the pandemic. You may or may not be surprised to know Cleveland was 5th, behind Salt Lake City, Jacksonville, Richmond, and Sacramento. For those of us in tech, in December 2021, LinkedIn released data on tech movers, and Cleveland was the second largest gainer at 20% of inflow versus outflow. Where are all these people coming from? San Francisco, New York, Boston, Chicago, and even our neighbors in Cincinnati had the highest declines in inflow, outflow of tech workers. This amazing measure of success is a byproduct of all of your success. You're all creating the jobs these people are coming here to take. Park Place started with a small office in Chagrin Falls. We shared the building with several doctors and dentists and had to navigate the halls with parents chasing their kids. Now, we have our own beautiful 100,000 square foot global headquarters that's home to 500 employees. We started with a vision, and it has evolved numerous times, each vision more ambitious than the last. That's our 15-year journey from first-time winner to keynote speaker and Centurion winner. Now, it's time for one of you to take the mantle. Someone out there is just starting a new idea that one day will drive hundreds or even thousands of jobs and millions in wages and tax revenue, all benefiting our community. In closing, I would like to congratulate all the winning Northeast Ohio companies on this year's list. You may be an upstart or a Centurion winner, but you are all here because you earned your place. Personally, I would like to thank Case Western Reserve University and the Weatherhead School of Management for my amazing education and for recognizing our company as a local success. It's a testament to Case Western Reserve University's credibility and standing in the community that the Weatherhead 100 remains a prestigious and coveted award. Case Western Reserve University is a benchmark for quality education, and it is an honor and privilege to again be included in this year's Weatherhead 100 list, along with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris, and congratulations on being named a Weatherhead 100 company again this year. As a university that teaches and prepares the future workforce, the Weatherhead School of Management is proud to partner with many Weatherhead 100 companies to recruit talent. Here to talk about his job experience at Marshberry is Jim Kavalek.
Marshberry is really about value creation. Our business is to help insurance distributors learn their value through data analysis. We help them improve their value with our organic growth consultants, and we help them realize value with our financial advisory group, which provides investment banking services. At Marshberry, it's all about the people here. The experience and knowledge of everyone here is really outstanding, and that's what drives us. Weatherhead is the reason that I'm at Marshberry today, so that network is hugely important. From the professors to fellow alumni, they really look out for each other and help each other. The faculty and staff at Weatherhead do a really good job of preparing students for work in the real world. So that allowed me to be comfortable from day one in my abilities of what I could do, and that's a testament to the education that Weatherhead provides to all of its students. I think the opportunity to work at a Weatherhead 100 company is really invaluable. The success here is undeniable, but they also preach work-life balance. And I think that's part of why they've become a Weatherhead 100 company. So my advice to any student that wants to work at a Weatherhead 100 company is to lean on your support at Weatherhead. Really lean into the services provided to you by that great institution and trust that they'll put you in a good place.
Thank you, Jim. And now for the reason we are all here. Let's begin the countdown of the 2021 Weatherhead 100. Each year, we recognize an elite group of companies who are the best example of leadership, growth, and success in our region. Companies that make the list are recognized for their percentage of revenue growth over the past 5 years. Qualifying companies can enter in one of the following categories: upstarts, Centurions, and Weatherhead 100. To begin, let's recognize the Weatherhead 100 upstarts. These are companies whose percentage of sales growth qualifies for the Weatherhead 100 and who've employed 15 or fewer employees and/or had less than $5 million in net sales in the last year. this year's top winner in the Upstart category is MGenio. Congratulations, and let's take a moment to meet the folks at MGenio.
My company is MGenio Inc. We are a boutique custom software developer focused on mobile, cloud, and IoT development. When I first started the company in 2012, the vision was we were going to be a mobile agency. We were just going to do mobile development, so mobile web and mobile apps. Over time, we have kind of narrowed our niche, and so we do still do mobile development. That is a core focus of ours. We also do cloud development, so that is we build solutions that are web or mobile with the cloud infrastructure behind them. And then Internet of Things was kind of a natural progression from there, where we're already doing the apps, we're already doing the cloud, so going down to the device and developing kind of an expertise in that area. We work with companies to help them develop their products. That could be a mobile app for a well-known brand, or it could be the initial product for a startup who wants to put a software solution out in the world. We've grown conservatively, but we've developed an expertise that has allowed us to really prove our value to our customers. We are a fairly small team, but we are highly collaborative, both with each other and our customers. So we get a lot of leverage that way. When you have a large team that's distributed, you don't get the same level of knowledge sharing that we get when we're, in a room and able to, gather expertise from each other and move much quicker. We have a lot of knowledge sharing, a lot of collaboration, and then that results in us being able to move faster and come up with better solutions, and that's been key to our success. It's just validation, right? That what we're doing is we're doing correctly, and it's based on growth. Most of our work has come through referrals and partnerships. Other companies in the area, some who are on the Weatherhead 100 list, we collaborate with them. We have synergistic offerings, and that allows us to deliver great solutions. One of the things that's accessible about Ohio and Cleveland specifically is, we can come in and work in a big building. We have a small space, it's open, we all look at the lake every day. Because of the type of city it is, we're able to do that. It's affordable and it's accessible, and we all like coming down and being able to be in the thick of it.
Congratulations once again to MGenio. Let's give them a round of applause. And now, on with the countdown. The next category of winners is the Centurions. This group consists of companies whose percentage of sales growth qualified for the Weatherhead 100 in the past 5 years and had net sales of $100 million or more in the last year. And the top Centurion winner this year is Leaf Home. Congratulations to them, and let's get acquainted with Leaf Home.
We are the nation's largest direct-to-consumer home products company. People most know us for Leaf Filter, which is the nation's leading gutter protection. We also do Leaf Home safety solutions, Leaf Home water solutions, and we also do Leaf Home enhancements. What we had to do is we had to put technology behind our growth. So we developed our own custom ERP application, and as we were doing that, we had an eye on big data. That's how we could take manual processes and automate them. That's how we could make the organization smarter. We could start putting in artificial learning and then really start supercharging the growth. As we were doing that through Leaf Filter, we knew we were actually establishing a platform, and that's how we established our other verticals. We have over 150 locations around the US and Canada amongst those 4 verticals. Our corporate headquarters right here in Northeast Ohio. It's 600 people strong. Somehow, as we've grown to multiple buildings, we've managed to keep that same team culture. We recruit locally, we grow locally. When you have people that start out day one out of college and they're still here, that personal growth along with the company growth, that kind of experience, that kind of professionalism, that kind of expertise, our employee base is much more representative of the entire community today than it was 5 years ago. That was something we realized we had to get better at. There's much more women in leadership positions today. To be recognized as one of the Weatherhead 100 organizations means a lot to me. It says so much about our entire team, from those of us in leadership positions to our managers to everybody at our 150 locations, our sales managers, our installation managers that are working around the clock 7 days a week to try and get jobs installed for our customers. We wouldn't be here without all those people having the best intentions and working very hard for our entire team. So all that works back to Northeast Ohio and our Cleveland roots and what we're all about, and this means a lot to all of us. Biggest advice I can give to other companies that want to grow and want to get to be on the Weatherhead 100 is really invest in your team. Take the time to make sure there's opportunities for advancement, that they're supported when it comes to challenges, when it comes to problem solving. Everybody wins together, everybody loses together, and everybody learns together. That's what it's all about, and that's how you create this amazing environment that can just put up phenomenal numbers year over year, like Leaf Home Solutions does.
Congratulations again to Leaf Home. Let's give them a round of applause. And now for our biggest category, the Weatherhead 100 winners. These are companies whose net sales were at least $100,000 in year 1 of 5 years required for the application and over $1 million in year 5. Winning companies must have employed a minimum of 16 people full-time in the last year. and the top company in this category is Relink Medical. Congratulations to them and all the other Weatherhead 100 winners. Let's learn a little about Relink Medical.
We help hospitals manage the orderly disposition of their used, excess, and underutilized medical equipment. Either sell that for value, recycle that device, or donate that device.
We actually engage with hospitals in two different ways. We do a transactional basis, which is basically an I buy, you sell type relationship. The other piece, enterprise, now you have more of a comprehensive program. We handle 100% of the medical devices. Our marketplace is comprised of 12,000 plus worldwide buyers. Turn our inventory every 90 to 120 days, and we process over 10,000 devices a month. So through that program, we then return back a portion of the proceeds back to the hospital.
We started off of 20 years of helping hospitals buy medical replacement parts, helping hospitals service their current assets. But when that device came up for obsolescence, they had no idea what to do with it. So we decided to come up with a solution to help them by either A, giving them money back for that equipment, helping them recycle that equipment, and then finally, we know that there's equipment needs in third world countries. So how do we connect current medical equipment here we have in the US to third world countries that have a medical equipment need? This was something that no one was focusing on, and we really put a spotlight on the fact that there's a lot of wasted time, money, and resources that hospitals just don't know how to handle.
We package, palletize, wrap, bring all the devices out of the hospitals. We run it through what we call a triage process in our warehouse.
To be able to communicate to the client the equipment that we're processing and be able to give them information to make better decisions, we had to wrap this whole process with the technology workflow. If we can't provide information back to you, if we can't give you predictable, proactive data points, you can't make good decisions. Growth is about the people. I mean, without question, the people that we have here are the reason that our customers trust to do business with us. It's the reason that we've been able to open up additional facilities. It's the reason we've experienced the growth that we have.
To work in a company that isn't just inward focused but outward focused means a lot to me, because I think it's the quality of the people here that help to carry that along, that vision. Those that are not as fortunate to have the assets in the medical equipment world, we find joy in what we do because it's very rewarding.
This means that we're here, right? Means that other people outside of our industry are recognizing the growth that we've been able to do, that it's sustainable growth, and it's a good chance for us to use this as a springboard to continue the growth and to hopefully win another Weatherhead award.
Congratulations again to Relink Medical and to all of our Weatherhead 100 winners for 2021. All of you are doing fabulous work in Northeast Ohio and making an impact on our economy through your success. Now, I would like to turn it over once again to Dean Manoj Malhotra for an exciting finale.
Thank you, Sarah. We salute all of our 2021 Weatherhead 100 award-winning companies. I now invite you to turn your cameras on and join us on screen. Each winning company has received a special Cleveland in a Box gift sponsored by KeyBank. Please take out the champagne glass and join me in a toast. Here's to all of you and your teams for your extraordinary accomplishments. Congratulations as the 2021 Weatherhead 100 Award winners. Cheers, everyone. And with that, congratulations. Thank you for joining us today. I wish you and your families all the best for a happy holiday season and a healthy new year.